Soldiers in charge of Kuje prison were removed 24 hours before attack, sources revealed. The sources wonder why it is 24 hours after troops who had come to understand the vicinity were withdrawn and new ones who were yet to settle in arrived that the terrorists talk. See, that is what has been said all over, that there are people, saboteurs, within the military setup that are aiding and abetting these criminals, that are having headway anytime they want to strike, they come in successfully and they go out successfully. Imagine they removing who gave the order. That is the irony of it in this country. At the end of the day, they will just be shouting, but nobody will be punished. For me, this kind of situation calls for serious punishment. In fact, people should be sent to jail or even firing squad for this kind of action. Who gave the order? Where were they withdrawn in the first instance? People's lives are involved. Their insecurity is everywhere. An election is coming, and you are allowing saboteurs to come in to take over advantage. Somebody will be paid to the detriment of his nation. He will collect money just because he wants to give some people some criminals opportunities. How much are they going to give you compared to the lives that will be lost in this kind of situation? A facility destroyed, and everyone is just shouting insecurity, security, when those are in charge of his security apparatus are the ones aiding and abetting criminals to come and wreak havoc in our nation. The source who said 24 hours and the terrorists arrived, new revelation have not been made about the attack on Kuje prison in Abuja by bandits. Don't call them bandits. They have mentioned their name. They are terrorists. The source wonder why it took 24 hours after troops who had come to understand that they were withdrawn, another set were brought in. However, Vanguard was told that the period that the soldiers were supposed to stay in that deployment had elapsed and they were due for rotation. Well, rotate. Yes, if you are going to rotate, are you supposed to rotate everybody at the same time? They are supposed to be mixture. You are rotating, you take out some and bring in some. You don't pull out a team that have been working together for say a month or 3 months and you bring in fresh people. There should be, even those of us that don't have military background, but we know that things are not even in shift. In organization, you don't just remove everybody. There's somebody that will be a guy that will be showing, directing, leading. That is how we have been doing it before you finally pull out everybody. Why did they pull out everybody and brought in new set of people that will not understand the environment? These are just deliberate acts just to tarnish the image of this country. Talk about things that will not make everybody comfortable. We cannot continue like this. Let people be punished for their inaction and the action that they are taking that is bringing shame to this nation. Meanwhile, security sources have informed Vanguard that the terrorists were able to beat checkpoints mounted by security agencies through the use of motorcycles. Does it mean they cannot check motorcycles? How many motorcycles? When you see a set of motorcycles moving in towards a direction, they are not one, they are not two. Are they not supposed to be suspicious that something is fishy? Do you need anybody to tell you that? When you see more than 5-3 bikes, even if they are going one after the other, you should be able to sense that yes, something is wrong. How did they beat all the security checkpoints before they get to the prison? Our sources said that when the terrorists wanted to commence the operation, they opened volleys of bullets sporadically, which made many residents to take to their heels who will hear bullets and not run, thus clearing the way for the terrorists to operate. If those are the residents around that, what of the military, what of the people that were put in place to guide and safeguard that environment? Where were they? Where were they? What were they doing? Where did they hear the sound of gunshot and started running? We should tell ourselves the truth in this country. People are not just sincere. They come out with a lot of lies, and at the end of the day, you begin to wonder, are they thinking at all before they come out to tell us what is or not? How can set up people, somebody that is trained and somebody that is not trained, except you are telling me all these terrorists too, they have been trained to the level that they can disarm anybody. Abba, this is a shame. One thing I know is evil will not go unpunished before God. These people have been bribed to allow this thing to happen. This is conspiracy. You can't just tell someone that after the troop soldiers who were guiding the Kuje prison left, the terrorist attack, there's a conspiracy, there are saboteurs among them. So let them be brought to book also, and they should be brought to book. But it has happened before. What did they do? This is not the first time it is happening in this country. Prisons have been attacked in Benin, in Oyo, in other locations. But what has happened? Who was punished? Nobody. The minister is there. What are they doing? The military, the so-called head of military, head of this, who have the prison head officials, how many of them have been punished? How many prison officers have been punished for this negligence? And it is happening, people are just being killed, innocent souls are being killed. They go there, okay, the criminals that have been released now, how then go to trace them? The Minister of Defense is saying 64 Boko Haram criminals they are there, they have been released. How are they going to trace this one? The one that escaped over a year ago, have they been traced? Have they been rearrested? The little one that they brought back down are those maybe that have 3 months to go in their sentence time, or those that don't have serious any criminal mind. They are the ones that are just running back. The ones that are terrorizing this nation have been allowed to go scot-free. And I bet you nobody, they will not be traced. How long are we going to continue like this? This nation needs to change. We must begin to hammer people for negligence. I call this negligence because people are just not ready, and they know that nothing will happen at the end of the day. So they are free to take money and allow things to happen just anyhow. What is your own opinion about this? Shall we continue like this? Will there be peace in this country if you allow things like this to go without anybody being punished? Kindly make your opinion known. Thank you.